Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I've got my Audi A7 with me, and this is a vid which I've been longing to do for a while now. It's all about the amazing lights on the Audi A7, and this is just going to be a light show. So this is my Audi A7. I'm not really going to do a walk around in this vid because I've already done that previously. I've got the key here, and what I really like is when you unlock the car, it does this kind of a welcome dance. This car, my Audi A7, features the HD LED matrix lights, and what we're going to go through now is the animation of these lights and the features. Obviously indicators flash, and just look at the way that car looks from here right now. So as we've just seen, we've got the LED daytime running lights, which are these ones down here. They're kind of like individual segments, and then you've got the LED headlights. The fog lights are integrated within the unit as well. They're the ones right below the actual unit. If I was to switch this off right now, we might be able to see a little bit closely. So down the bottom here, you've got all the cornering lights and the fog lights, and at the top here you've got the high beam assist, the headlights, and these little individual segments. These are all the daytime running lights. As you can see that when the indicators are activated, the front LED lights change into an orange indicator swoop, and I really think that the front end looks really dynamic with this feature. So the indicators also continue on the door mirrors, as you can see here, moving around the rear end of the car. The indicators are located right beneath the light bar, and in this instance as well, on the rear end of the Audi, they are also swooping. So one of the benefits of the LED lights is how much light they actually project. Now what we're going to do here is, as we can see, this is the car park. It is kind of lit up by these floodlights along this building, but I'm just going to put the lights on now, and you'll see how much it actually lights the car park up. That's the headlights of the Audi A7. Now that across there right till the end is probably about what, 200-300 meters or something. Right now the headlights are on, and all I'm going to do now is just show you how powerful these LED headlights are. I'm just going to put on the full beam, and you can see how far down that actually goes. It pretty much lightens up the whole car park. It's actually a lot darker out here than the camera is actually suggesting, because I've got it on a slightly higher ISO, so it doesn't feel too dark for you guys. But yeah, generally speaking, I really love how the lighting system is working on this Audi A7. You also got LED lights fitted under the door handles, which look pretty nice. Let's just unlock the car again for them to come back on. Just love it when it does that. Let's move around the rear end of the car. I'm just going to unlock the car so you can see what it looks like when the lights start flashing. Look at that. Now this is my favorite profile, because on the rear you've got this whole light bar that goes all the way across, and when you are following this car or you see this car go past you, I mean, just look at that. That has got to be one of the best rear ends at night to look at, well, from a lighting perspective anyway, on the car. The rear lights are made up of individual LEDs that double up as a brake light, and then you've got the light bar as well, which really makes this car quite nice and striking to look at. Seriously, that has got to be one of the coolest features on this Audi A7. I mean, just look at the detail in those lights. The number plate lights as well, those are also LEDs. So although the car doesn't have front fog lights separate, they're all integrated into the head unit. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put on the front fog lights, and as you can see, switching them on and off, you can see that the car park on the edges is being illuminated. You won't really be able to see them from outside, they're just like integrated into the head unit in itself. But the rear one, I think if I put the rear one on, which it is already on, let's go and have a look at that. As we can see right there, the rear fog light is illuminated. It's right in the center of the light bar, and I think Audi have nailed that as well, because they could have just put it somewhere on the actual light, but being right in the middle of the light bar, I think it has a real dynamic look. So as we move into the car, we've got kick plates that read S, and those are also illuminated. This car doesn't have the ambient light package, but what I really like about this car, I'm just going to step into it. One other cool feature is, as I've just jumped into the car from the driver's side, the driver's side LED light lights up and then obviously goes out. And if I just open the door, it's just the driver's side one that lights up, which is again quite a nice sort of for touch. Why put on the passenger side one when that door's closed, I suppose. I really like how Audi have used one unified colour across the entire car, you know, that being white across the door cards, footwells, center console, steering wheel, and so on and so forth. I really think that, you know, they've made good use of that. Of course, you know, you're going to have some redness going on with, like, say, the parking when the car's in park, and, you know, the auto braking light as well here. But the rest of the ambient lighting within the car, the colour that they've used is nice and crisp, and it's, you know, really livens up the interior on a dark night. Small touches like illuminated USB port, SD card, and the SIM card in the centre armrest are a nice touch. So my Audi A7 also features the auto dipped beam assist as well. As you can see right there, you've got the auto beam assist that's come on, so obviously when the road gets really dark at night, the auto assistance comes on. It's not on at the moment because there's plenty of light around there, which is quite nice. One thing that I like is that with the gear shifter, the P is nicely illuminated. It's actually quite bright. I mean, look at that on my finger, how much light that it portrays out. The best thing is that none of this is like distracting. It's actually warm to the eye as well. And up here you've got the volume control button, the camera, and a few other buttons, and obviously start stop, nicely backlit. These ones are all kind of haptic feedback buttons, but these are physical buttons, which is quite nice. Steering wheel buttons, they're again physical buttons, and they're nicely lit up. On the paddles, the downshift and the upshift, those signages, they actually lit, which is quite nice, because on most of my cars that I've had, like the BMWs, they're never lit. You know, they're usually engraved, and this gives it a nice feature, like, as you know, kind of shows that they've thought about this as well, which is quite a nice kind of thing. But overall, I think it's a very nice lighting system, quite soft to the eye. It is just the one color at the minute. Let's just see if we can code it up so that at least on the door cards and the footwells it kind of shows up another color. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this vid, giving you a walk around of the lighting features on my Audi A7. Give it a like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hopefully guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care, bye.